Good afternoon, East Alabama to West Georgia. Dr. Don back in here with you. I want to give you kind of a quick update on what we're looking at this hour. No severe thunderstorm warnings presently, but we do have several special weather statements that have been issued for Tallapoosa, Southern Clay, eastern portions of Coosa County, and we have another developing thunderstorm there just north of 5 Points. So I want to just kind of walk you through this and tell you what's going on out there right now. Just pouring in good water all the way back down to Kellyton, right along Highway 280 into Alexander City. Some very heavy rainfall coming into Alex City now, just north of Fish Pond. And then eventually it's going to run right down 280, right toward Jackson's Gap, and then eventually down here in places like Dadeville and Camp Hill. And then a heavy thunderstorm just to the southwest of Daviston. This is also drifting to the east, southeast. So you folks down here in Buttston, over here in northwest Chambers, places like Milltown, Penton, Markouth, Buffalo, Lafayette, you're going to get in on some of this action too as this storm moves in your general direction. And then in Chambers County, we're talking about a big thunderstorm now to the northeast of 5 Points near Standing Rock, stretching down to Fredonia. About to move into Georgia near Abbott's Ford. Highway 109, a complete washout at the moment. If you're camping over at Holiday Park, Amity Park, anywhere on West Point Lake, you need to prepare to go inside to a place of shelter to get away from all this lightning, and there could be some gusty winds with that storm as well. Back up in Randolph County, still raining pretty good up there around Malone. Roanoke, you've got a heavy storm there to your south down around Doublehead, but that's moving away from you. Then just general scattered light showers from Rockstand back over to High Shoals, and then just pretty much a drizzle now south of Wedowee back over toward New Hope, Napoleon, Woodland, and then up into the northeast corner of Randolph there near Bucktown and Pine Hill. We have some light showers. Things clearing up back over the northwest part of Randolph. Cleburne's looking good for now. Northern Clay looks good. Heavy thunderstorm there just south of Ashland. That is going to move down to the southeast, so that's headed for you, Wadley. If we have any type of outdoor activities anywhere around Wadley, Southern Union State Community College, you probably need to be indoors. Again, this is not severe, but we do have lightning with the storm, so you need to be inside. And then, of course, we have all of those special weather statements covering eastern Coosa, western Tallapoosa, and then that storm over there on the northeast corner of Tallapoosa with a special weather statement as well. That one expires in about 24 minutes, maybe 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts there. And the storm that's crossing Coosa County into Tallapoosa near Alexander City expires in about 39 minutes, and it also has 40-mile-per-hour winds possible with that particular storm. Back over in West Georgia, we've got just scattered thunder now right along 34 from about Denver back up toward Franklin, and then up 27 to near Central Hatchie, and then some scattered showers and thunderstorms there around Whitesburg. Bigger storms just north of Whitesburg all the way back up to I-20 near Douglasville. Big storm up there around Hiram, and then up around Cartersville right there along 75. As we zoom out, you can see that ain't nothing happening up here in my neck of the woods as usual. Here's the big picture of Alabama and Georgia. We do have scattered storms along and just south of I-20. Big thunderstorm continues down there around Thomaston. And then in Alabama, that stuff in East Alabama, big thunderstorm still back over to the west and southwest of Birmingham. That's moving to the southeast. And then also down here south of Andalusia, back up toward Enterprise and Dothan, we have some scattered thunderstorms. This stuff that we are looking at west of Birmingham, from just north of Tuscaloosa back over toward Alabaster, is going to move in the same general direction as the storms we've seen in Tallapoosa, Talladega, and Coosa this afternoon. But As we lose the heat of the day, this stuff's going to start to fade. So it remains to be seen whether or not this activity over here near Birmingham actually makes it into Talladega, Coosa, or Tallapoosa later on this afternoon. Paula, you might want to check your internet connection because I'm showing everything good on this end. Rain and lightning and 5 points, no wind. That's good. Hey, Millerville. Good to see you, Rita. Miss Mary, you've got a thunderstorm coming your way. It's coming out of Tallapoosa County. So you're going to get... let me get Frog Eye to populate on the map. It's kind of hard to get old Frog Eye to show up on the map. Let's see here. There's Shiloh. That's out there in the burbs of Frog Eye. There it is. There's Frog Eye. Let me put this in motion. Yeah, you're going to catch the very north end of this storm that's coming through Daviston now. There's a little lightning in there. There could be some really small hail, maybe some gusty winds, but nothing severe coming at you at the moment. Thunder and lightning in Budston. Thanks, Paula. LaGrange, you've got a storm, that storm that's right there on 109 crossing out of Chambers County into the western edges of Troup County. That's going to be coming right at LaGrange. So, yes, a lot of lightning. As a matter of fact, that may be one of the stronger storms on the board at the moment. So 43 lightning strikes in this storm in the last couple of minutes. So that's out there around Abbott's Ford and Holiday Park down to around Amity Park. And that is moving off to the east-southeast. So, yeah, it should start to rain out there at Lee's Crossing in the next 5 minutes or so. And then downtown LaGrange probably in about 15 to 20 minutes. Wadley's reporting a lot of thunder. Yeah, and you're probably hearing it from two different directions. You're hearing this storm down here around Daviston. And then we also have some thunder in this storm in Clay County, up around Shiloh, down to around Cooley Crossroads, that is moving in your general direction. So you got a little rain in Wadley now. You got more coming. Actually, you got a couple of small cells yet to move through Wadley. So Pine Mountain. Let's go down here to Pine Mountain. There's Pine Mountain. Yeah, this stuff that's coming out of Chambers into Troup would be positioned to come directly toward you, Pine Mountain. So, yeah, you're going to get some rain, showers, and thunderstorms probably in the next 30 minutes or so. Getting dark in LaGrange about an hour early. That would be because of the cloud coverage and heavy thunderstorms moving in. Wind and lightning in Millerville. Also wind and lightning in Eagle Creek. All right, Ben, you're going to have to educate me. Where is Eagle Creek? Give me a town it's close to, and if you'll send me your lat long, I will plot Eagle Creek on the radar. Same for all of you. If you live in just a really small community, anywhere across East Alabama or West Georgia that typically doesn't show up on radar, send me the latitude, longitude of your location and the name of your community, and I will be more than happy to plot it for you on our map. Erica Mann says she's not having fun in Alexander City right now. No, you've got a heavy thunderstorm right on top of you. 40-mile-per-hour gusty winds and just torrential rainfall right now in Alexander City. Kim says that coming enough to zap us, Wadley, Alabama. Assume you're talking about thunder and lightning. Yeah, you had a thunderstorm move through, Miss Barbara. You sure did. J.D. Waters is reporting he has lost power, and he's talking about that storm that's in Alex City. He says that he didn't have any wind, but rain and lightning were awful. Okay, so you're just south of Horseshoe Bend Military Park. Thanks, Ben. Between Dadeville and New Site, and that is Eagle Creek. Assuming you're off of 49 somewhere down through there. Yeah, if you get a chance, send me a message on Messenger and send me the lat long of your exact location, and we'll put it on here so that when we zoom in, Eagle Creek will show up on our map. And you'll be able to better reference where the storms are in reference to where you are. Five Points is in the house. Laura Enos says she also lives in Eagle Creek. Thunder and lightning, gusty winds at Bibby's Ferry. Not sure exactly where that's at. Kim's reporting heavy rain in Wadley. Caitlin, I'd give you just a little bit of advice there. Let this storm pass you before you get out there on the road, because you're talking about blinding rain on 109. So about 30, 45 minutes, you should be okay. Just make sure you check the radar before you leave and make sure 109 is clear. Amanda in the house. You folks on Facebook, whenever you, if you have not already done so, scroll back up until you see a post from Restream.io that says Facebook users, please go to, and then it gives you a link, and allow Restream to show my name. So if you're on Facebook and you've never done this before, please scroll back up here in the chat room until you find that post. It says Facebook users, please go to here and click that link. And what that does, it allows Restream to show your name from Facebook. Restream is the platform that we use to distribute our signal to all of our different social media platforms. If you don't do that, I don't know who you are. All I see is Facebook user. So I have no earthly idea who you are. So if you've never done, you only have to do it one time. So if you've never done that before, if you're new to us here on Dr. Don's Weather, then scroll back up or wait for it to pop back up again, where it says Facebook users, please go to, click on that link, and allow Restream to show your name. Wind has been awful. Okay. All right, JD, thank you. Whitetail Ridge Campground, storming there. There's Richie watching us in Dickert, Alabama. Glenn Morgan in Lafayette. Alan Overton is watching us this afternoon. Alan Susie Overton. There you go, you Facebook users. It just popped up, and it does pop up about every 5 minutes. Go to that link and allow Restream to show your name so we'll know who you are. Thanks, Ben. I'm about to wind this up because we have no severe warnings out there. So as soon as I finish, I will plot Eagle Creek on the map. And next time we have severe weather or severe weather coverage, you'll be able to see Eagle Creek on the Dr. Don weather map. Brought to you by Southern Union State Community College. Hey, Debbie, over at Pine Mountain. Thank you, Rita. I appreciate that. Raining in Budston. Thank you, Miss Mary. Chrissy is watching us in Hackneyville. And Miss Beverly says it's been pretty rough in her part of Alexander City. And there's your storm right there. I can tell you from Kellyton to almost Jackson's Gap on 280, it is a complete washout. That is some very heavy rainfall. I mean, we are consistently around 50 dBZs of echo return to the radar, which is very, very heavy rainfall. There's some locations there making it to 53, 54, right there along 280. So this is very heavy rainfall, and I understand we've lost some power in Alexander City. That stretches all the way down to about Wind Creek State Park. So you folks out there camping, you want to be in a place of safety. And so if you're down here in Dadeville or maybe even Camp Hill and you have plans of driving north or northwest on 280, park it. Take my advice. Find you a convenience store, a restaurant. Go somewhere or go the other way. Don't drive up into this mess. I promise you, it is blinding rain, very heavy wind. It's just a mess on 280 now, from about Jackson Gap all the way up to Kellyton. If you're on 280 south of Birmingham and you're headed south, you're going to want to get off of 280 somewhere around Kellyton. And just hang out a minute. Let this thing move on to the southeast. You do not want to be driving in red. Anywhere you see red, you don't want to be driving in it. Will this hold together and make it to Waverly? Yeah, I think it probably will. Bobby asking a question about Fredonia. So Fredonia is pretty much in the clear. You got a little light shower there now. The heavy stuff is to your northeast. It's going to be sliding off to the east, southeast. The heaviest part of that is going to run between Abbots Ford and Amity Park, right across West Point Lake. But you got some more stuff up here around Wadley that'll be coming your way, around 5 Points and Fredonia. Here's the thing, though. You've already had a shower move through, so that's kind of cooled the atmosphere. We're about to start losing the heating of the day. The sun's going down, so this stuff to your northwest should start to fade away in the next hour or so. So I'm not really sure how much more you'll see down there around Fredonia. You folks up here in Randolph County, you're pretty much out of it now. Roxton, the showers are to your southwest and moving east-southeast. So Wedowee most likely won't see anything else tonight. Newell's in the clear. Ashland, Lineville, Delta, Millerville, all of Cleburne, Calhoun, Talladega. You're pretty much in the clear. This stuff back over here around Alabaster, back toward Tuscaloosa, is moving to the southeast and should run over the same areas as what we've seen already this afternoon. So maybe southern Talladega County, maybe Coosa. Tallapoosa may have some more after a while. But again, same thing applies to you folks in Alexander City as what I was talking about over there in Chambers. Even though there's some more stuff upstream moving in your direction, you have been raked over pretty good now. The atmosphere has, with all of this heavy rain, and we're losing the heating of the day. So I would expect this stuff back toward Birmingham and Alabaster to start falling apart as it moves into East Alabama in the next hour or so. Emily's down here in Valley, Alabama. The Rams will be making a road trip up to Wright Field in Roanoke on Friday night. Kick off the 2022 high school football season. Been a minute since Hanley and Valley's played football. Looking forward to that ball game. And you may have to carry a raincoat to that game, too. We're going to watch it for you throughout the week, and we'll update you every morning by about 6 or 6:30 Central on your primetime forecast from Dr. Don's Weather. So if you don't follow us, make sure you do so. And whatever you do, go over to our YouTube channel and subscribe. It's free, doesn't cost you a dime. And click that little bell so that when we go live for severe weather, you'll get notified. Facebook's gotten really squirrely with how you get notifications these days, and gosh, it may be 2 or 3 days before you get notified from us. Really not conducive for life-saving information. So you got to make sure you go to YouTube and subscribe to our channel. Even if you don't have a YouTube account, it doesn't take 30 seconds to set one up. And subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube, and make sure you click that little bell so that when we go live for severe weather, you'll get that notification. In Valley, you know, this leading edge that's up here around Gabbettsville is probably going to stay to your north, but all this stuff from 5 Points back over to the Chambers County, Tallapoosa County line will eventually come through Valley. So it's headed your way. Yeah, it's I'm looking at some options. Of course, one thing you can do is go to our website, drdonwx.com, and download the Dr. Don Weather app if you haven't already done that. All right, so you're going to get notified through the weather app when we go live. Then if you go to YouTube and subscribe to our Dr. Don Weather channel on YouTube and click that little bell, you'll get notified that way. So you've got redundant ways of being notified when we go live for severe weather. And then when Facebook works, then you'll have a third notification there. You can go to your news feed settings on Facebook, and you can prioritize. And there are some settings there that will allow you to set up how you receive your notifications and who you receive them from. And just put Dr. Don's Weather at the top of your notification list. And that will help, but it's still not a guarantee. The way they do their algorithm on Facebook is, well, it's just south of interesting. Let's just put it that way. The idea here is to give you information that can help protect you or save your life. So we want to get that to you as fast as we possibly can. And the absolute best things you can do, download the weather app and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click that little bell. I know I sound like a broken record, but folks, it's very important. Okay, we're looking at West Georgia right there. Just got through talking about Lynette Valley. There's Columbus. There's nothing happening down there around Columbus yet. That's probably headed that way, though. I mean, it is headed that way. We just got to see if we start to lose this stuff now that we're losing the heat of the day. Probably will make it into the greater Columbus area, though. Big storm over there around Thomaston. That's sinking to the south now. And then, of course, you got showers and thunderstorms in Troup County, thundering now in LaGrange. Big storm coming out of Heard County, moving down into the northern sections of LaGrange. Raining right there around the Kia plant on I-85. Heard County, you're in the clear from Franklin north. Carroll County, everything's moved out of your area. All this stuff now about to move into Atlanta Metro. And then hit it up between 75 and 400. We have, 75 and 575. We have some showers there. Not a whole lot happening up here in northeast Georgia where I'm at, on the north end of Lake Lanier. It is pretty quiet up here, as it has been for quite some time. Good rain in Dadeville, absolutely. Thundering in Valley. All right, folks, again, nothing severe overall. The storms are not as strong as they were earlier this afternoon. We have lost all of the special weather statements for Tallapoosa except for one. And that is that area that you see the blue dash that's moving. And primarily it's right there around the Dadeville area. That's where the heaviest weather is right now. And that is going to continue moving to the east, southeast. Waverly, it's headed your way next. This is most likely going to stay together and end up down here around Auburn, Opelika. Lafayette, you're about to get some heavy rain. Got some thunder and lightning as well. Looks like Roanoke may catch the extreme northern tail of that line, so some thunder and lightning coming into Roanoke. Heavy rain out there now on Highway 22 and 77 near Wadley. And then you see the activity over here in Troup County from Hogansville all the way back down to Gabbettville over toward LaGrange. That's going to continue moving off to the southeast, headed for Pine Mountain. Headed for Hamilton. Folks down here in Lee County, Beans Mill, probably about 30 minutes. You'll have rain on top of you. Smith Station, Columbus. All looking at showers and thunderstorms in the next hour or so. So we're going to wrap up our coverage again for this break. If we get more severe thunderstorm warnings, of course, we'll be right back with you. That's kind of normally our threshold, how we do this. But I wanted to come back and kind of give you a quick update this afternoon, because I know that some of these thunderstorms are really laying down some intense lightning and some very heavy rainfall. Again, folks, don't forget to support us if you're on Facebook. We love those Facebook stars. That's the best way to support us. But if you're watching us on maybe YouTube and you'd like to support us, all you have to do is go to our website, drdonwx.com. There is a donate button there in the upper right-hand corner of our home page. It's quick, fast, secure. We appreciate anything you can do to help us. If you own a business and would like to be a partner with us on Dr. Don's Weather, just send me a message on Messenger, and we can have you started before we do our next primetime forecast, which will head your way around 6 to 6:30 a.m. Central tomorrow morning here on Dr. Don's Weather. Remain weather aware, especially if you're down in Chambers, Southern Tallapoosa, Lee, Troop, Harris, even on down into the Columbus area over the next hour or so, and then all this stuff will start burning off and or start fading away, I should say, and move on off to the southeast. As we lose the heat of the day, this stuff will start fading away. And then we're looking for a mostly sunny Tuesday. More showers and thunderstorms will return on Wednesday. Thursday and Friday may be rather stormy. And we've got high school football on the way for you Friday night, and you may have to dodge some raindrops there. So make sure you like our Dr. Don Weather on Facebook and subscribe to us on YouTube so that you get notified every morning when we send that primetime forecast out there, so you'll know what to expect Friday night when you go out to high school football. I'll see you back in here soon on Dr. Don's Weather.